arrived at the Whitecaps mine late at night and camped near the ruins of a small house on a hill above the mine. This house may have been the mine supervisor's home. Scavengers and vandals have stripped the house to its frame, giving it a skeletal appearance. The brick fireplace is unusually fancy and quite attractive. The Whitecaps mine has several fascinating buildings and ruins. The mine was discovered in 1905 and first went into production in 1911. Production continued off and on until 1963. The primary ores were gold, mercury, and antimony. At first glance, I thought this building might be another old house. The brick furnace inside reveals that this was actually the assayer's office. The assayer's job was to test the value of the ores from the mine. The next building I looked at was this large structure covered with corrugated metal. The building is empty now, and its original purpose is hard to determine. My guess is that it was a mechanic's shop. At this end of the building, there is a long, narrow room with a wooden floor and a workbench. Behind the metal building are two wooden structures which are in ruins. One is very small, the other was larger with a clear-story roof. The hoist house is in shambles. Most of the roof is missing and one section of the building has been crushed. The hoist and other machinery are all missing. All that remains are concrete foundations and a few scraps of electrical equipment. The corrugated metal of this building has been painted, which seems rather pointless. The last structure is really special. It houses a belt-driven, swinging cut-off saw. This saw was used to cut timbers for the mine and is extremely rare today. Towering over the site is this huge rotating tube furnace, which was built in 1907. The furnace was hauled from Tonopah over a wagon road. It took a string of 20 horses to get it up the final hill. Gold ore from the Whitecaps mine was difficult to process and required roasting in the furnace prior to cyanidation. The furnace was part of a large mill. The only traces of the mill are some concrete foundations and scattered debris. The mine shaft is a gaping hole surrounded by barbed wire and partially covered with logs. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out some of my other videos featuring ghost towns, mines, and more.